Welcome back, everybody. So, I've been busy working to make a little base. It's nothing much. We're here on the moon. Got a couple batteries. Got a solar array set up. A controller to control so it faces towards the sun. We have one refinery. That's all I could make at the point in time, and one assembler and two of these. Apparently, the cargo container with all of our parts got destroyed in that ridiculous wreck, which is still over here. Yep, here she is in all her glory. I've been scavenging parts off of it, using what materials I still had. I still have some. I've still got a fair amount of stuff here. I need to figure out, maybe I need to build a tube over. I don't see any real good way of trying to fly this jalopy. So I think maybe not the most efficient way, but maybe the easier way would be to build a series of tubes that go over there, and then we just break it down, move all the parts in, all that fun stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this episode. I guess let me get started on that, and I'll probably cut out parts of it. There's no reason to sit there, and you've seen me do this a million times, or twice or once or whatever. The old conveyor tubes, and you need material plates. Yeah, it's really kind of a bummer that the ship, I don't know, maybe when I hit Alt Z to record, maybe it turned off the dampeners, maybe that's what happened. I'm not entirely sure.
Energy low.
Gotta figure that out at some point. Well, there's nothing to really figure out. What's done is done, and we are here now. But, at least the right things survived. Well, most of the right things. It would have been nice to have all the components and just land the ship, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Apparently you can't win them all. That one looks like it's headed towards the base. Close, but not quite, thankfully. Alright, now we need a conjunction block number 6, and you know what? We're doing a cargo container there, a small one. Because we want to be able to put stuff in here. That'll work. 8. Breaking stuff down. Thousand of those. These. Burned a bunch of stuff so we don't have to carry quite as much. We're going to use it all anyways. Maybe we'll get lucky and this will help build or repair that stuff. You're on fly mode. So you should be able to start building this. Looks like you're doing something. Alright, cool. Back to the... At least we have lots of iron. That was in a whole other separate container. But, yeah. Need some metal grids, no problem. And we should have everything for these to be made when it gets around to doing it. And we'll just work our way back and work our way forward, which means, how are we doing over here?
Energy
This.
low.
Oh, of course, the energy's low. Interior plate and construction comps. Alright, let's do that, and then we'll get some energy. Alright, so we are back. I managed to get all the cargo off the ship. I set it to magenta paint, and the build and repair is grinding down the magenta paint colors. So it will just kind of do this in the background. That is the plan. Other than that, we should be good to go back here. Just double checking the lines. We've had a lot of meteor storms. Everything here should be good to go. Yep. So now it's just a matter of building some more of these assemblers and probably cargo containers. Just try to get these set in here. Nope. Of course. Yeah, just gonna be working on this stuff. It's not terribly exciting or interesting, so probably just gonna leave it at that. Just a quick little video, the crash, all that fun stuff. Yeah. Not the glorious start I had hoped for, but we will rebuild from here and keep it going. Y'all have a good evening. Take care.